Hey, so this is future Spencer right here. A few times in the video I say you can't create your own plays. That is actually not true. You can adjust different routes for different players here. That is a mistake. You can create your own plays. I thought you couldn't, and there's a pretty wide variety of routes that you can have here, but I just want to mention that whenever I say you can't create plays, that is wrong. You can create plays. Hi, my name is Spencer, and what you're about to see here is going to be very similar to the last video that I made. Meaning, this is going to be a mishmash of different clips of Football Simulator points in the game where I noticed glitches or weird things happening, and I kind of jump in and I'm commentating and talking about what's going on. That's essentially what this video is going to be. With that said, I'm going to try to give you a little bit of a lead-in at the beginning of the video here so you kind of understand what's going on with the game, how I feel about the game. There are a lot of glitches and problems and things that are not right in this game. I may put together clips of different things that I've noticed during this intro portion of the video just to give you a little bit of a taste, and then we'll get into the clips. But the menus don't work right. Characters get stuck on objects. The physics behaves weirdly in this game. Despite this game having been in early access for over a year at this point, this feels like it's still very early on in development. This game has a lot of problems. I know that I can't possibly cover every glitch and weird thing that I have encountered in this game, but I'm going to try to include as much as I can. I have several hours of footage of this game, so it's been kind of difficult to go through and pick out everything because there's just a lot of footage to go through. And one final thing before we get into the rest of the video. I want to say that I'm making this video because I want to see this game improve. I think it does have some things going for it, but it needs a lot of improvement. And what I would really like to see is a football game, a US football game, that can compete with Madden. Now, I haven't played Madden in a long time, and it hasn't been good, or I know that it hasn't been good in a long time. And a lot of people are sick of it, but a lot of people, and maybe some of the people watching here right now, might buy Madden every year. They eat it up. And I'm just telling you that Madden has dipped in quality. I've watched enough videos about Madden games, and I just steer clear of them because there hasn't been real improvements, and we don't have a competitor. Now, Football Simulator is not a competitor to Madden. Absolutely not. Even if they updated this game, this still would not be a competitor. But if this game can be improved, maybe this same studio can come out with a sequel that's a lot better, that, you know, we could get a step closer to something competing with Madden. Do I honestly think that a Madden competitor is going to come from some indie studio without a ton of money behind it, like EA has for Madden? No. But just a proof of concept. And I won't belabor this point, but I just wanted to say all of that. So let's get into the rest of the video. Like I said, it's going to be a series of clips. I'm going to try to edit this together as best I can. I hope that it's helpful. Okay, I'm going to cut straight from the real-time gameplay right into this. This one really pissed me off because this is supposed to be a handoff from my quarterback to this guy, 21. Now, watch what happens, okay? Supposed to hand it off. Instead, doesn't hand it off. The running back runs into the quarterback, who still has the ball, knocks him down, and I don't gain any yardage at all. What is going on? The players don't even do what they're supposed to do. I don't understand what's going on with this game. Okay, let's just cut to the next thing here. Okay, again, since it's right after that first clip, sometimes the arrows don't show up on the field. I'm supposed to be able to see where all the routes are. And I was playing another game yesterday, and eventually later on in the game, the arrows came back, but they're just not here. So I can't actually see. Let's try you. Jesus Christ. All right. The defense always seems to be right on top of me. Where's this ball going? This ball's going to you. So what's going on out here? You're running your route. Okay, number 3 is supposed to cover you. You run your route. 3 is on top of you, and then he kind of stops, and then 19 is on top of you, and then 3 is on top of you, and then both of them are just right there. They're right on top of me. Let's kind of dissect this play here, okay? I'm making this a longer clip. Let's dissect this play here, okay? So we got number 4 out here. You can receive the ball. We got 17. Where's 17 going? 17's going out this way. You're immediately covered. He's right on top of you. You're covered. You're covered. You're covered by 2 guys. And this guy is like, everybody's covered. All of these players, except for you, there's a little distance here. They're right on top of you. I mean, they're running into you. And it's like, I'm going to have to take a clip of when I'm on defense and see if my defensive players are on top of the offensive players. Because every time the other team is on offense, they practically always make the throw. They always make the throw. And it's like my guys are not covering. Yeah, everybody's still really in cover. I guess I could have thrown out to you because you're kind of open. Number 1 over here. 9 is right. I guess I could have thrown to one of them. I don't know. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. Now, on this play, 83 right here is supposed to come out this way and then go to the left, right? I'll probably put a little cutout of the play selection screen up in the corner somewhere. But that's where he's supposed to go, right? Keep that in mind. I'm gonna throw to 83. That's not what actually happens. He goes out, he's going straight like he should. Now he should cut to the left, but as soon as I throw to the right and he comes over that way. Which is not how that play was supposed to happen. So he's not running his route. And I'm going to have to take a look at other plays and see if these players are actually running their routes. But that's not supposed to happen. You shouldn't be over there. You should have caught that ball somewhere in midfield. Not to the right. Oh, by the way, one other thing that I wanted to mention. The play clock doesn't matter. You can see the play clock is at 0 up in the top left. I called a timeout to stop the game clock. But the play clock doesn't matter. I can sit here as long as I want and look at these plays, which I'm actually fine with because it takes me a long time to figure out what plays do I want. But just something to note, the play clock doesn't matter. Oh, okay, now the arrows show up. Just earlier in this game, I couldn't get the arrows to show up. Now they show up. It's very strange. There's some strange UI stuff going on. And again, the play clock still doesn't matter. I can sit here as long as I want. There are no penalties. I'm not going to get punished for it. I'm not against it because there's not as much of there's no time crunch. I can take as long as I want, but just something to note.
Today. That's a first down.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. I went for the Hail Mary, and I actually caught it, and then I got tackled at the end. Okay, one other thing. Watch what's going to happen. I've played several games. See? Year 1, week 3. right? Now watch what happens when I walk in here. She has that exclamation point, like she's got something to say, right? Like maybe about the last game or something like that. Let's see. No, oh, you don't have anything to say? Nothing? Oh, okay. Because what did happen before was last week in week 2, I walked in here and the little cutscene and dialogue played where this lady was like, "Oh, I see it's your first day. Let me, allow me to give you a tour of the facility," even though I had already done that, but the game thought that hadn't happened yet, even though it was week 2 when I had played a game already. But now she's not doing it. Now I just can't, I can't talk to her at all. Nothing. Hello? Anything? Would you like to speak to me? By the way, these camera angles, I may as well talk about this now. These camera angles are really, really bad. In some games, namely, because this is the only game I can think of off the top of my head, God of War, the PlayStation 2 God of Wars, where you would walk around and the camera rotated on its own. But like this, like I'm trying to get through this door, how am I supposed to... I got through, but like... it would make more sense to allow me to use the right analog stick to just move the camera around, instead of this awkward moving. You can dive. You can dive if you want to. This is actually a cool kind of move. But it's just... Okay, he's having trouble getting through the door. Just not being able to move the camera is very, very annoying, because the camera angles can change quickly, and so you'll be holding the stick in one direction, the left analog stick in one direction, and then all of a sudden the camera will change, and if you keep holding the analog stick in that same direction, you'll be pressing forward to come through here. It was doing this on the tour. I probably have footage of that. If you press forward, as soon as you walk through this door, the camera angle changes so that it's pointing towards your face. So it's pointed, of course I can't get the camera to turn the way I want now. It's pointed this way. But if you keep pushing forward, you'll end up going back through the door. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm not explaining this very well. But just let me control the camera with the right analog stick. It's so annoying with the camera swinging around all over the place, and you have to like wait. Like, what am I doing here? I gotta like wait for it to move. It's just, come on, right analog stick, move the camera around. It's easy. Well, actually, I don't know how easy that is to program, but it should be there. Okay, so this is going to be a mess to edit because I'm recording one long video and then interspersing clips throughout. This next game, this is what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to focus on these wide receivers who are the fastest, 90 and above, because the idea here is that these guys should be able to get separation from whoever's covering them, right? They're the fastest guys. So 1, 10, and 9. I'm gonna try to focus on throwing the ball to them and only them, and see what happens.
Looking, he takes his drop. He's hit! He's hit as he throws the football. Complete! Only takes...
Okay, so what is this play? The ball's coming to this guy, number 7, right? Now watch what happens. Comes in. Catches it. I'm sure I'll point this out in the video, but it does that little like zip to his hands where it's coming down. It looks like it might be short. And it just like, boop, did you see that? It's like gonna be short, it's down here. He's not gonna catch it, it's probably gonna hit the ground, and just teleports up to his hands, which is weird. Now, check this out. My guy comes in to make the tackle, This guy comes off the ground, number 7, and just like flies for a second. And then, fortunately, I'm able to tackle him. But like, what is this? Where he just like, whoop, I'm just gonna fly for a second, break that tackle, see ya. What? Okay, so what's... what the hell?
It's
What?
1st and 10. Midfield.
Oh, I didn't get to see the replay. Did you see that? That one guy just flew up into the air. The physics are doing weird stuff in this game. Okay. Another pretty egregious play. You've got the ball. Watch number 7. Okay? Watch number 7. Comes through here. You got 2 guys, really 3 guys right by you. Number 39, you should be blocking this guy. You should be doing something. Instead, he just squeezes right through both of them, and I immediately get tackled. I don't have a chance to run at all. Because I come over to the left, I'm like, okay, I got a bunch of coverage over here. This is the only guy there. Surely, 20 or 39 or 45 or 35, like one of these 4 guys is gonna do something, right? Nope. Nothing.
Number 2.
You know what? I'm just gonna clip this one. 1, 9, and 10. We're doing quick slants. 1, 9, and 10. We got number 1 is Y. Okay, he's fast.
Looks, drops.
Y.
He guns it. The pass appeared to
Okay.
be on target.
Seem to get it there. I'm only seeing number 1 out here. Where's 9 and 10? Oh, 9 is there. Oh, 9 is there. Oh, I didn't even see you.
2nd and 10. Ball near the 40-yard
Okay.
line. Here in quarter number 2.
How about this one? 1, 9, and 10. Okay, so we can go. Number 9 is B or Y. B or Y. Okay.
Looks, he's back to throw.
Let's try B.
He fires it on the run. Completes
Ooh!
it.
Ooh! Suck it! Sorry. Okay. Whoa. This one is really bad. This play is really bad. Look at this. Watch. He's coming up with the ball, right? Should get tackled there. Instead, starts flying. He's just flying and picks up a ton of extra yardage. So much extra yardage. You're at like the 42 when really you should have been down like at the 29. 28, 29. You should be down right here. But you go for a little flight and you make it to like the whatever, 42, 43. That one, that's really bad. That's really bad. That should not be happening at all. That's terrible. That's like actually awful. Something else I'm noticing, the game seems to pause and won't let the play go if I'm constantly switching players like this. This play should have gone off. The play clock is down to 0, but again, that doesn't matter. The game clock is down to 0, but it doesn't matter. And I'm just constantly switching players here, and it won't let the play go. It's so weird. Now it goes. What is going on with this game, man? What is going on? I don't know. I don't know how many of these clips I want to keep in this video or not. It's just, it needs a lot of work. Needs a lot of work. It is kind of nice not having penalties because I can just tackle this receiver before they can even catch the ball. That's kind of nice. I'm not complaining about that. Although they probably should add penalties, but they don't have to. I'm actually okay with it the way that it is.
Ball is snapped. The punt is away. And it's taken. Cutting back, 15, 20, 25. So a pretty...
Okay, all right. I'm not sure what happened here because you can't see. I took control of this guy and was like, oh, surely I have the ball, right? He's standing right there. Just doesn't grab it for some reason. It's right there. You should be able to catch this like right here, basically. And instead it just drops. And then I'm over here like, wait, what's going on? And then I gotta pick up the ball. And I'm thinking at this point, by the way, I don't know why the ref is right here. That's not a good place for you, bud. I'm thinking I'm gonna get tackled by 7 here. But no, actually, I break the tackle. And I run a little ways, I break that tackle too, and then I finally come down. But that was an odd play. Okay, one other thing. I think I've got enough footage from one game to be able to make a decent video about this. I need to see what kind of quests I can go on with these players, because before, when I walked up to people, they were just like, I'll talk to you later, coach, don't worry about it. And then I couldn't say anything to them. So let's see if I can do something for them. A does nothing. B does nothing. I'm sorry, that was the X button. B button does nothing. Y, nothing. Right trigger, nothing. Left trigger, I'm sorry, right bumper. God, I can't get this. I'm pressing all the buttons. I'm pressing every button on the, every single button. This is that's a filter? The select button is a filter? Okay, that's weird. Wait. Options. Wait. Controls? Oh, that's weird. There's no controls here. It's quality. No. Presentation? No. Camera style. Oh, wait a minute. Camera style. Wait a second. Oh, no, that doesn't. Broadcast? No, that doesn't. No, that doesn't. Okay. Never mind. I thought maybe that was the... I don't know what that does. I thought maybe that would let me play or take control of the camera. Physics tuning. I don't know what this... What is this? I'm gonna have to check this out separately. I don't know what this is. You can adjust all the physics here. I guess I'll just cover this now. I don't know what all this is. This looks very complicated. There's also, oh, there is a little explanation here. Extra pin weight for the shoulders doing the power rush. Okay, well, I mean, if you're super into football and like physics, maybe you could look through this whole menu and figure out what all this is and adjust the physics so that it works the way that you want it to. I'm not gonna touch any of this because there's a lot here, and this is beyond me. This is beyond me. But I was just looking for controls on the controller. Like, do I have the wrong button or something? I'm trying to like interact with this person and I can't. Let's try somebody else just to make sure. Can I talk to you? No. Pressing all the buttons. Nope, not that one. Anything? No? What the... What was that? What was that? What is that? Anyway, pressing all of the buttons, I can't interact with you. How about you? You're a player. Can I interact with you? No. I'm not even gonna bother pressing all the buttons. Yes, I will. Can I speak with you? By the way, you're not wearing the team colors. Who are you? Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Well, we'll have a look around here. There's supposedly some playbooks that you can walk around and collect. I have yet to see any. That doesn't mean that they're not here, but I'll look around. I haven't actually been over this way, so I don't know what's even over here. Can I get in here? No access. This door, this dock is under construction. I wonder if this is something that's going to be added to the game later, or if this is just, I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to jump in here for a second. This part, I'm just trying to find playbooks out here, right? And so I decide I'm going to run out here and see how far can I go. I must hit a boundary at some point, right? It turns out, no, there doesn't seem to be any boundary. And you can see those mountains in the distance through the trees there. I actually end up climbing to the top of one of those mountains because the game just lets you go. It just lets you go all the way out there. I have no idea where the edge of the map is. I wasn't going to continue running after I got to the top of the mountain because I had no idea how far I could go. And I didn't want to get to a point where I somehow got my player like stuck on a slope that I can't get back up, and then my character is stranded out there and I can't get him back. So I didn't know what was going on with this. I don't know why there isn't a boundary much closer. And, you know, for this type of game, I don't care if it's an invisible boundary and you just hit a wall and you can't walk anymore. In like an open world game, that's annoying. But in this, it doesn't matter. Just hit me with the invisible wall, because you should not be able to run all the way out here and climb to the top of the mountain out here and you're not stopped. There's also just no reason to be able to run out here because there's nothing out here. Even the trees have stopped. That part of the map is not being populated with any trees or anything. There's no reason to be over here. There's no reason to be able to run out this far. It was funny. I was laughing at the time that you could actually do this.
Come on, coach.
This should not be here.
Oh, he's at the top.
Just about. Oh, there he is.
Made it to the top of the mountain. Look at him. Look at him.
Okay. How about jumping off the other side?
Oh, you could go down the other side of the mountain. Holy cow.
All right. All right. I'm not going to go out any further than that. Can we get him down to the bottom of the mountain quickly?
I was just looking for the playbooks. I don't understand.
It says there's playbooks around and I haven't seen any.
I've been all through the forest. I climbed to the top of the mountain, coach.
I don't see it. I don't see any playbooks. Just want some more run plays, man.
Haven't I run far enough to find the run plays?
Well, we don't need to go to the gym. I don't think there's going to be any playbooks in there, but if you want to, I think you've put in a hard day's work already, but you can hit the gym if you want to. Also, by the way, this is probably a good time to mention this. I would like to be able to make custom plays. That would be really nice. I think Maximum Football, which is another football game that I made a video about like 3 years ago now. More than 3 years ago, I think. that game allowed you to make your own plays. Okay. Okay, well, that's the women's restroom. I don't want to go in there. Ah. Oh my God, just get... Oh my Lord, just go through the door. Oh, please get up, coach. What is with these camera angles? What is with the camera angles? But anyway, being able to make custom plays would be really, really nice. Another thing, I would like to be able to substitute players when I want to. It would be nice to be able to pick the players that I want out there on certain plays. If I want to make a substitution, I'd like to be able to do that. By the way, since we're here, if you press the Y button, it says save to file, but when I press Y, it doesn't do anything. Not only that, I don't know what save to file means. What does that mean? In addition, you can trade a player, but I honestly don't know what that does. If I exit out of this menu, that's still highlighted. I guess they're gonna get traded, but I don't know who they're gonna get traded for or when. Maybe I'll play another game and see. I don't know. Maybe an option comes up after the next game. Except this time, I'm just gonna simulate the game. This guy's still not traded. All right. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not. Oh, I can't highlight. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, that's weird. You can't go left and right. Oh, yes, you can. Wait a minute. You can go. You can't go left and right with the D-pad to get over to the sim. Like, I'm pressing the right D-pad and I can't go over to the sim. If I do left and right on the left analog stick, that works. But not left-right D-pad. But if I press OK, I have to, in order to use the D-pad then, I have to press right on the D-pad, not right on the D-pad again, because that does nothing. Press up on the D-pad, and then you'll get over to sim. Weird. Start the draft. Okay, I guess we'll take a look at what the draft does. I'm gonna jump in here again. I've kind of struggled trying to figure out how to do the draft. It seems like you can select any number of players that you want to draft, and then I guess later on decide who's actually going to go on the field and who's not, who's going to play. I don't know. I just find that the lack of direction about like what I'm supposed to do or how I'm supposed to do it really jarring. I understand that there are controls listed at the bottom of the screen here, but I just sort of fumbled my way through this and signed a couple of players, but I didn't know if there was a limit to how many players I can sign or what the deal is. There doesn't seem to be a team budget, so that doesn't matter. I don't have to worry about like a salary cap or anything. So I don't know. This really needs to be cleaned up along with
God, this is gonna
pretty
be a
much
mess
all of
to
the
edit.
menus.
I should probably
need
stop here.
cleaning up. I should probably stop here. I'm not gonna finish this video today. That would be insane. All right. Yeah. Let's stop.